And this signal tower is very special. It's going to be a museum as well for the artifacts and things for the Lusitania. So where we are here in the matriculation, you can see where the Lusitanian actually was sunk by an old German U-boat. It's just over the lighthouse is where we can see at the moment where it actually sank. So this is how this is so special. This is the very first one of 81 done in Ireland. So we have a lot of visitors. We had the Mayor of Belfast down not so long ago visiting things like that. So there's a lot of interest in this building at the moment because they say it's the very first of 81 being done. They're doing them all over Ireland. So
I believe you're getting artifacts from the Lusitanian.
We're getting artifacts from the Lusitanian. So at the moment, Conhays, I think, is in negotiation at the moment that at the 7th of May, the opening, we hope to have them on the first floor behind the glass screen so people can actually see the artifacts. Then this is the ground floor of the signal tower. What we have here is the fireplace, back to the original state that we believe it was in. We had to rebuild basically a lot of this fireplace then. You see the walls are all lime mortared again, back to 3.5 NHL. Our floor, we've a suspended floor, and when we were discovering the floor here, there was a lot of old slate in the floor, and there was particularly a big slate was covering this hole in the ground, which we actually have a lot of people interested in it. It's at the moment is about 1.5 meters in depth. It's 300 in width. No one actually knows what it is, but we think it might be for a building mast that they might have stuck a pole into it and built away back then off a mast. We don't know if that's only a theory. There's a lot of different theories on it. We have also the mast from the Astrid, which sunk over 12 months ago. The mast from the Astrid is being outside on the front of the building here. We've a little base put in for it at the moment, so that's going to be stood here, and there'll be flags and things hanging off that for the 7th of May for the opening. So that's being restored at the moment.
Tell me about the stonework within the building. That's very special, the way we've recreated it.
We have the matriculation here. We had to rebuild the matriculation, which is the front, and the two bartisans at the front had to be redone as well. We kind of sourced a lot of our stone locally. O'Connell Stone in Ireland gave us a fierce input as well, and we tried to pitch and match as well. So the bartisans were completely destroyed really. They were kind of going to be unused. They were after the slate was old slate, was after perishing. So we put up the bartisan stone, rebuilt the stainless steel with John Lawler as our engineer. So we had to kind of rebuild the stainless steel off the bartisan, walk our way up from that again from the stonework. So the bartisans are finished at the moment. They're all repointed. You can actually stand in on view. They're lovely viewing points. So there was a lot of work in trying to gather all the evidence of what way they were actually formed and everything. So I think John Lawler and John Green did a lot of research in that. So they're actually at the moment they're completely finished. Matriculation here is in great condition. This was a small bit detached in the building. We restrapped this and got it all back in position. So we have a cupola here at the moment, which probably wasn't there. So we have a cupola rebuilt that you can have access to the roof. Good access for people to come up the roof. This will take possibly about 100 people on the roof, which is great access for one of these types of buildings. We have a new stairs rebuilt on the inside with access up. It's a semi-spiral stairs, which is giving people fierce access to the roof as well. So we're at the stage now of finishing. We've ash to go into the stairs. The boys at the first floor at the moment are lime mortaring, so it's a slow process. So it'll be good access. The ground floor will be good access. You've good openings below the ground floor for people coming in wheelchair access and things like that as well. So we hope it'll draw a big crowd for the 7th of May. They're leaving the building open then from the 7th of May for obviously tourists to come down. At the moment, we're calculating at the moment there's probably 70 to 80 cars even coming up as it is, stopping at the gate looking. So there will be a lot of people coming up here. In the peak of the summer, it'll be hopefully a very busy place, and obviously lovely viewing point things from the whole lot of the sea and things like that. So on a good day, you could actually see all the way over to the oil rigs and everything. So a fabulous building.